Blocked there by Powell. He'll chase it down in the zone. And that'll roll clear on the near side. Two-minute penalty called on Gillette. And chip it clear, and that'll roll down to the corner. Shot blocked there and chipped ahead. Gillette into the zone. Good shot. Knocked wide. Hahn keeping it in the zone. And Rock Springs trying to get it. Well, Hahn will keep it in the zone again. He'll push it down to the corner. Rock Springs finally able to clear the zone. Down to about a minute on the power play for them. And pass back up out of the zone. That'll roll all the way to the corner. Powell wheeling down there to pressure. Good poke at the line by Cassidy to knock it loose, and Powell will send it into the near corner. Cassidy there to push it. Bounces loose. Down to 30 seconds on the PK. Hardesty knocks it loose, and it'll roll all the way to the corner. Cassidy with pressure. Rock Springs will get it out to neutral ice. Shot on net, kicked away. Tied up in the corner, and that should do it for the penalty kill. Rock Springs with it behind the net. Gillette's back to full strength, banging around in the corner, and Drew's got it covered up. Rolls out to the point for Rock Springs. They'll dump it back to the corner. Pass across the middle, broken up. Sherman gets hit from behind, so that'll be a penalty on Rock Springs. Back to the point for Percival. They'll dump it out on the near boards, and Rock Springs will get it clear. Percival back to get it. Time to work. Passed up to the middle, and that's going to get dumped back in by Rock Springs. Pass ahead there, gets to the blue line. Rock Springs throws it behind the net. Percival back to get it. He's going to take it up the far side. Percival across into the zone. He'll take it on net. Shot, and that's the back of the net. Power play goal number 24, Cash Percival, and Gillette's on the board first. Kimbley will dump it in and roll clear. Rolls back to Bear, back to the point for Hardesty. Gets a shot off, but it's picked up by the defenseman. Good poke there. Gillette headed back in. Rolls to Bear in the near corner. Back to Hardesty at the point. He'll go across. Shot off a little high and wide. They're trying to get it back to the middle, broken up by Rock Springs. Picked up by Hahn. Backhand pass there will roll out to the neutral zone. Chip back into the Rock Springs zone. They'll pick it up back in the corner. Out to the point, Gillette. Shot wide. Rock Springs will pick that up. On, hold the blue line. Rock Springs finally gets it loose. And they're into the zone. Missed pass there, rolls back out. Here comes Gillette with the puck. Back to the point, shot, bouncing just wide. Field holding it out of the zone. Rock Springs comes back up with it, but it's kicked around and that'll trickle back out to neutral ice again. Pass across to Bowman, that'll run into the zone. Back to neutral ice for Gillette. Cross to Hardesty. Hardesty looking up the boards. Pass up to the middle. Gets it to Hahn. Hahn across. He'll fire. Just wide. And that's going to bounce around out of play, and we'll take a face off at neutral ice. Rolls back to Hardesty. Gets it up to Powell at middle ice, and he'll push it across. Cassidy into the zone, throw it behind the net. It's going to roll back to Hardesty on the near point. He'll throw it in the far corner. Reed's down there. Cassidy with the puck, back to the point, and just nobody standing there ready to catch that pass. We'll go regroup behind the net. Up to Reed on the far side, ahead to James. Knocked loose in neutral ice. Rock Springs with a shot. There's a block. Got a stick on it. And I think that's Powell pushing into the zone. Pass to the middle. Nice pass, good shot, and a kick save. Pass across the top of the zone. And Rock Springs is going to take that one. Knocked wide behind the net. Pass out in the middle. Shot off the post. Picked up by Davis in the corner. He's trying to push it out. There's another shot. Smothered that one. Quick rip on net, they're blocked. Gillette comes up with the behind the net, and they're pushed into the corner. Banging around down low. Rock Springs comes up with a puck. Thrown across the middle, nothing there. Vance breaks it up. Backhand pass across the middle, no shot. Field pushing it up to Bear. Bear into the zone. Bear will go down in the corner, pass across the middle, that's broken up by Rock Springs, and they'll throw it around the boards. All the way out to the point, picked up there by Gillette. Shot there, blocked. Rock Rock Springs dumps it in the corner. They're going to get fresh legs out. Birchfield back to pick it up behind the net. That pass will bounce wide. It's going to roll all the way down to the goal line. Gillette back on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. There's a shot. Drew with the glove save. Another shot there. Two-minute penalty for interference called on Gillette. Rock Springs back to the near point. Throw it down to the corner. Back across top of the zone. Missed shot there. Gillette will pick that up and push it out to neutral ice. Knocked off the puck as he was trying to get it loose. Rock Springs headed back. Well, missed pass there, but they'll pick it up at the center of the zone and take it in. Thrown behind the net. Back out to the point for Rock Springs. Shot. Deflected down. That's going to make it out. Now we've got a delayed penalty on Gillette. Finally get a touch on the puck. Five-on-three advantage for Rock Springs for a minute. It's a shot bounced off a skate and rolls to the corner. Gillette with the puck and we'll get it clear. All the way down, rolls behind the net. Played there by the goalie. Rock Springs back to retrieve. And they'll come out across neutral ice and into the zone. And we got a shot off yet on the 5-on-3. That one will go wide. Rock Springs down in the corner, shovels it to the middle. Powell's going to get it. Oh! Bounced off the boards, but couldn't get it clear. Rebound shot goes in. Springs able to convert one on the 5-on-3 advantage, and we're tied up. Broken up by Hahn. He'll throw it down in the air. Rock Springs back into the corner for it. Still 57 seconds on the penalty kill. It's clear there. Hardesty will throw it in. Hahn knocked around off the puck. That's going to be a penalty on Rock Springs. Back to Sherman off the draw. Shot. Knocked wide. Rock Springs is going to throw it all the way down. Sherman's going to beat it back. And feed it up looking for Reed coming into the zone. Latore breaks that up, but Rock Springs got it back. Shot there goes in. Even strength goal for Rock Springs. They're up 2-1. Gillette into the zone. Shot there. Kicked wide. Knocked loose in the middle. Latore will poke it forward, but Rock Springs comes up with it. Loose puck picked up by Cassidy. He'll turn and go. Little move there. Knocked off the puck, and Rock Springs back into the zone. Shot there. Blocked. That'll roll clear. Good pressure there. Broken stick. Powell comes up with the puck. It's thrown along next to the net, and that'll get another whistle. On Bear and Shermer in it forward. Bear will get a shot knocked down. Rock Springs is going to get it clear. We'll have to go back and get it. Percifield back to retrieve. Martin out in front of the net. Percifield with the puck, looking across ice. Up to Shermer. Shermer's going to take it in. Good move to get past one. Shermer's into the zone. Tied up with 4 guys, need a little help. Hahn will knock it back to the corner. Hahn with it now. Back to the point, across, and it just squirts across the blue line. Knocked wide. Martin will push it up the boards. Shermer's there to pick that up. Shermer trying to pass it forward. And get it out of the zone. Rolls to the near corner. Martin back to get it. He'll go across to Percifield. Percifield looking up ice. Up to Shermer. Bounces off the stick and rolls wide. Rock Springs back in. Taken away by Hahn and pushed out to neutral ice. Rock Springs regroup in their own zone. Martin with the puck. Looking across. That pass is going to roll wide and all the way down to the goal line. Icing called off. Robbins there to pressure. And Rock Springs throws it deep again. Latore knocked away. And it dribbles in. Hardesty taking it in. We'll get a stick on it, push it 5-hole, doesn't go in. Down in the corner, will feed it back to the point. Martin will rip one, there's a tip, bounces in! Martin with the initial shot, Hardesty with the tip. Gillette goal number 17, Patrick Hardesty. We're back to within 1. Rock Springs 3 and Gillette 2. Davis trying to feed it across the blue line. We'll get it back out. Under 2 minutes left in the first. Back to the point, and that'll make it across the line. Rock Springs backing into their own zone. Tied up in the corner. It'll roll out to the point. Rock Springs throws it deep. Powell's back in the far corner. Versfield looking up on the far side. Cassidy into the zone. He'll throw a shot on net. Knocked down in front, covered up. Back to Latore, fires, and that's knocked down. Goes to the corner. Bounced around behind the net. Shermer's still working there. Rock Springs finally going to throw it up against the glass. Latore back to get it. Latore across to Percifield. Percifield looking up. He's got Kimbley entering the zone. Kimbley will take it low. Rolls to the corner. Kimbley pass across the middle. Oh, bounced around in the crease and doesn't go in. Rock Springs back out with it. Percifield with a poke to knock it away. He gets rolled from behind. That'll be a penalty on Rock Springs. Gillette back on the power play with 27 seconds left in the first. Back to Sherman at the point. He'll throw it up the boards. It'll bounce back to Sherman. Throw it down in the corner again. It'll roll down to Hahn. Down behind the net. Pass across the middle. Blake with a shot, and it's in! Power play goal number 12, Blake Powell, and we're tied up at 3. Short time, rolls out in front of Hardesty. He's getting hooked. No call. Trying to get a shot off, and there's the buzzer. After a period, we're all tied up at 3. Kimbley, Bear, and Shermer out. Latore back on D with Sherman. Sherman to the corner. He'll push it up. Rock Springs picks that up. Sherman will break it up and take it himself. Well, almost. Pass across the middle there. Broken up and a roll in. Bowman, Hahn, and Hardesteel come on it forward. Latore and Sherman still back on D. Knocked out to the blue line. Doesn't get out. Hardesteel pick it up. He gets a shot rolling on net. Covered up. Back to the point for Sherman. Shot tipped high. Hahn will pick up the loose puck back behind the net. Pass across the middle. Just bounces to Rock Springs, and they'll get it back out to neutralize. Broken up by Latore. He feeds it back up to the middle. Rolls back across the blue line. Rock Springs within their own zone. Sherman up to Hardesty. Up to Hahn. Hahn across the middle. Dropping for Sherman. Rolls across the blue line. We'll try to send it in. Knocked down. And we'll go back to reset at the blue line. Martin feeding it up there. It'll roll to Rock Springs in their own zone. Hardesty going to go down to the corner and pressure. Rock Springs throws it clear. They're going to ice it. Hardesty and Kimbley out at forward. Tori and Sherman back on D. That's going to roll back to the blue line, and we'll get it clear. 2-minute penalty on Gillette for slashing. We're back on the PK. Knocked away by Hardesty, and that'll roll to the corner. He'll be the first one there, looking to see who's entering the zone. Dropping pass back, and that's picked up by Rock Springs. Kimbley with the poke to stop him. And they'll throw it down into the corner. Latore back to get it behind the net. Bounced up the boards, and we'll get it clear. All the way down behind the net. Minute 10 left on the PK. Rock Springs across the blue line and into the zone. They'll fire a shot, knocked down. Tori's going to send it up to the blue line. Doesn't quite get across, and Rock Springs send it back to the near corner. Sherman sends a bouncer along the glass. That'll get out. Reed running for it. Reed comes up with a loose puck. Backhand shot, knocked to the corner. Cassidy with good pressure. He'll get. Oh, he almost had it. Rock Springs is going to come in on the near side. Pass across the middle, broken up. Dribble around, knocked in. Rock Springs with a power play goal. They're up 5-3. Shot there, knocked wide. Open that shot there, and Drew with a great glove save. Tip there, knocked wide. There's a lot of open net there, and Drew got a glove on that last shot. Another shot there sails wide. That'll roll to the corner. Bounce back out for Shermer on the near side of the blue line. Shermer pushed it up the boards. They'll get it into the zone. Knocked away. And Rock Springs is going to send it deep. Racing back. There's the puck. Bounced around behind the net. Rock Springs passing out to the middle, top of the zone. Shot there, knocked wide. Bounced up the boards on the near side. They're pushing it out. Shermer's going to go chase. Rock Springs back in. Pass across the middle, picked up by Persifield. He's going to go around behind the net. Loose, and it'll get out of the zone. Loose puck picked up by Hahn, neutral ice, and he'll take it in. Poked away and rolls to the corner. Hahn still on it. Backhand shot there's broken up. Rock Springs with the puck. They'll get it, well, still in the zone. And finally get it clear of the zone, and it'll roll back into Gillette zone. Pass ahead to Hahn on the near side. Hahn comes up with it. He'll get it down to the net, and it's covered up. Back to the point for Sherman. Shot, tipped, and kick save. On behind the net, pass to the middle. Trying to find it. That shot gets bounced up in the air. It's on the top of the net, I think. Penalty on Rock Springs, 2 minutes. We're back on the power play. Rock Springs is going to get it clear. Sherman will stop it at the line and get it back up to Powell. Powell trying to push it up to Cassidy. Sherman knocks it back forward. Davis will pick up the loose puck. Davis into the zone. Drop pass for Powell. Bounced around, can't get a shot off, and Rock Springs will send it clear. Sherman back to get it. He'll take it behind the net. Pass up the far side boards. It'll roll back to neutral ice. That sails behind the net. Picked up by Powell. He'll take it across the blue line. Powell into the zone. Sends it on net and covered up. Rolls to the corner off the face-off, and Rock Springs is going to send it all the way down. Percefield's going to go back and get it. Percefield got some room to work. Pass across to Hardesty. Hardesty coming into the zone. Looking for the top. Good pass to Kimbley. He'll drop it back for Percefield. Percefield, nope, knocked loose. Picked back up by Martin at the dot. Oh, Rock Springs is going to come up with it. Into the zone. Percefield pushing him wide. Keeps him from getting much of a shot off. And we're going to cycle back and regroup. Delayed penalty on Rock Springs. Drew off the ice. We get the extra skater. We're a 6-on-4 advantage right now. Hahn can't take it in. We got to get on sides. Hahn still circling. Up to Hardesty. Hardesty looking. Gets a pass off. Hahn gets a shot off, kicked wide, and we got a whistle. Very brief 5-on-3 advantage here for about 5 seconds. And Rock Springs gets one guy back. We're 5-on-4. Kick back to Latore at the point. Latore looking. He'll shoot. High. Bounces off the back glass. Bears down in the corner looking for it. He's going to get course. Oh, man. Rock Springs is going to send that one clear. Rolls all the way down. Icing called off. Latore will go back to get it. Latore around behind the net looking up. He's got it to Cassidy. Cassidy out of the zone. Poked loose by Rock Springs. They're going to take it right back in. shot there, knocked down by Drew. Roll to the corner. Minute 10 left on the power play. Barron on the near side. Shot there, blocked, and he'll push it down into the corner. Rolls behind the net. Pass to the middle, tipped in, across the crease and not in. Rock Springs is going to get it clear. Rolls all the way to the corner. Sherman's going to go back and get it. Sherman out with it. He'll take it across. He's going to come up the near side. Sherman working through the zone. Gets it up to, nice move, gets it up to Kimbley. Kimbley across the middle. Nobody quite there yet. Hardesty in the far corner will pick up the loose puck. Kimbley passing across the middle to Hahn, and that's broken up off a skate. And Rock Springs will send it clear. Rolls all the way down. Percifield back to get it. 22 seconds left on the power play. Percifield looking up. Off a Hahn's skate, and there's a tip, and it's going to roll down. No icing. Hahn down to battle for it in the corner. Wraparound shot there, Patrick Hardesty. Kicked away. There's another shot, just a little high. Percifield gets the loose puck. Rock Springs is back to full strength. Percifield with a shot. Down low. Rolling around. Oh, finally covered up. Back to the point. Martin with a shot that gets a little wide. Cassidy's there for the rebound. Back to Percifield. Percifield will send it low. Another penalty on Rock Springs. Rock Springs is going to send it all the way down on net. Stopped with the stick by Drew. We'll pick it up there. Rock Springs throws it back down in the corner. Springs working in. There's a shot. Drew knocks it down. And we'll bounce it across to Cassidy on the near corner. Trying to break it out of the zone, broken up, rolls back for Martin. Martin chips it ahead. It'll roll out, Cassidy will pick it up. He'll take it in. Knocked loose and it'll roll to the near boards down in the corner. Bouncing around across the middle, picked up by Hardesty on the far side. Springs gets it back and they'll throw it deep. Martin back there. Push it up the boards. Gonna roll out in front of Percifield. Back to 5-on-5. Percifield trying to push it to the middle. Can't get a shot off. Hardesty's there. Can't quite get the shot off. Out to the blue. Well, Kimbley will keep it in. Down to Hardesty, pass across the middle, looking for somebody entering. Sherman beating it back. And it's knocked loose. The boards, Rock Springs going to come up with it at the point. Bouncing shot wide there. It'll roll to far corner. It's going to be another penalty there on Rock Springs. Torrey bounces it up the ice and we'll get a whistle. Back to Latore. He'll fire a shot, sticked wide. Back to Sherman on the other side. He'll go across to Latore. Latore up to Hardesty. He'll take it in. Hardesty with a shot across the middle. Looking for Hahn, was right there, just couldn't quite connect. All the way across to Sherman on the near point. Sherman looking, he'll fire a shot, knocked down, bounced around in the middle. Hahn comes up with it. Hahn trying to go back up to the top of the zone, and Rock Springs will get a stick on it. Hardesty will knock him off though. Persifield gets the puck, and we're clear. Persifield rolling it down to the corner. Persifield and Hahn battle in there. Rolls to the far corner. Rock Springs going to send it out to the point. Stopped there by Martin. He'll dump it back in. And Rock Springs gets a clear. 40 seconds left on the power play. Persifield back to pick it up. Persifield's going to come right up the middle with it. Pass across to Hahn. Hahn looking to come in. He'll get across the top of the zone. Bounces back to Martin. Will hold the line and throw it deep. Hardesty's down there. Bounced around and knocked loose. Persifield back to get in the defensive zone. Backhand pass there, but Rock Springs is going to send it all the way down. Short time on the power play, down to about 5 seconds. That pass broken up. Rock Springs able to hold the zone. They'll throw it behind the net, and they're back to full strength. Pass across a little bit out in front of Persifield. Hardesty will come up with it and get it ahead to Powell. Powell, shot, knocked down. Rock Springs throws it around to the near boards. Powell with a good poke to take the puck away. Trying to get a little bit of space. Shermer in to help. He'll push it down to the corner. Rolls into the corner. Shermer's tied up there. That'll be another penalty on Rock Springs. Knocked behind the net by Gillette. Shermer in to push it across. Shot bouncing around there. Got sticks flying. Another penalty on Rock Springs. Those will be offsetting. Point, thrown deep by Rock Springs. Cassidy's there. Back to Latore. He's trying to pass it up, and that gets by, and Rock Springs will pick it up at the center ice. Thrown in deep. shot rolls behind the net. We're under a minute left in the period. Pass ahead, rolls wide. Rock Springs is going to go back to get it. Powell there to pressure. Throwing up the boards, bounces loose in the middle. Powell and Hahn working on it, or Davis. Davis trying to force it in. Bounces loose. Back to Sherman. Sherman picks it up. He's going to skate it in. Sherman into the zone. Shot. Kicked away. Rolls to the corner. 30 seconds left in the period. Sherman will hold the line. Gets another shot off. That's picked up by the D-man, and he'll throw it long all the way down just on, a little wide of that. 20 seconds. 14 on the power play. And for one more run here. Pass across to Cassidy. And that's broken up. Rock Springs will take the loose puck. Rolling wide there. Sherman with the takeaway, and that's the end of the period. Two periods into the books. Rock Springs 5, Gillette 3. back for the third. Gillette coming in down 5-3. Davis throws it down in the corner. Powell into pressure. Knocks it behind the net. And then bounced around to the far corner for Rock Springs. Back to Sherman. Sherman will feed it up. Davis was headed the other way. Bounces back to Sherman again. He'll bounce it up the boards. Rock Springs across to the near side. Up into neutral ice and thrown middle of the zone for Sherman. He's going to push it to the boards. He'll get it out. And Rock Springs takes it back. Whoop. Tied up down in the boards. Davis will throw it in. Going to get offsides there. He'll roll it to the corner and we'll get clear. No offsides. Hardesty was down there to take a swat, or Cassidy down there to take a swat at it. Torrey knocks it loose. Rock Springs gets it back. Sherman will send it wide. Back to Rock Springs. Cassidy trying to knock him off the puck. It'll roll back into the corner. Hahn's going to go behind the net to get it. Chip back up the boards for Gillette. Rock Springs back to the point. Shots wide. And that's going to roll all the way out. Back down into the corner. Persifield going after it. Will knock him off the puck, but it rolls behind the net. Comes back for Persifield. Passes up to the point. Knocked out of the zone by Bowman. Bowman will pick it up at the blue line, send a shot on net. We're offsides and whistle. Back to Martin, across to Sherman. Persifield, I think. Change the lines up a little bit. Hardesty will push it down into the corner. Hardesty's trying to hang on to it. Rock Springs knocks it loose. Sherman working on it now. Kimbley with the takeaway at the blue line. He'll throw it down in the near corner. Hardesty getting there. Bounces around on the boards. Hardesty comes up with it. He'll get a little room. Pass across the middle. Nobody there. Picked up on the far side by Persifield. Back to Kimbley. He'll dump it in the corner. It's going to roll around for Hardesty behind the net. Hardesty back to Persifield. Pass to the middle. Nobody there. Martin picks it up. He'll dump it down to Hardesty. Rolls around to Kimbley. Kimbley and Hardesty down low. Hardesty trying to pass it up. Nobody there. Kimbley will knock it into the corner. Hardesty picks up the loose puck. Hardesty trying to get it out in front again, and Rock Springs comes up with it. Rock Springs, a long pass up and into the zone. Pass across the middle, knocked away. Good poke by Kimbley to knock that one loose. Mitchell with a good play to break it up. Kimbley in to help. He'll roll it up out of the zone. All of the takeaway. Knocked loose. Rock Springs back in. Pass across the middle. Shot there high. Banging around in the corner trying to get it loose. Kicks out to the blue line for Powell. Powell passing ahead to Davis. Davis at the blue line. Knocked off. Rock Springs is going to throw it up against the glass. Can't get it clear. Now they will get it clear. Back to Sherman. Sherman pass ahead. All behind the net. Passing up to Cassidy. Cassidy on the boards. His puck picked up there. Sherman's going to take it across center ice. Sherman into the zone. Dropping for Powell. Bounced around and knocked into the corner. Sherman will hold the line and shovel it back in low. Sherman hold the line again. It's going to roll across to the far side. Back to Martin into the zone. Shot off the skate. Rolls back for Persifield. Poked loose. Cassidy getting it back to Persifield. Knocked away. Hahn's going to take it away. He's going to get across neutral ice and in. Hahn over to the far side. Passing up. Down against the boards. Bear's there. Bear working on it in the corner. It's going to roll all the way down. Persifield's going to go back and get it. Persifield around behind the net. Passing up to Bear. Bounces loose. Persifield takes that loose puck. Persifield up ice. He'll take it in. Passing across. Rolls to the corner. Trying to poke it back out to the middle of the zone. Hahn was there. Hahn's going to throw it into the zone. Back to Rock Springs. There across the blue line. Shot there, knocked away by Drew. Out to the point. Shot. Stick save. Sherman will get it clear. He'll throw it across. Rolls out to the far side. Bear holding at the blue line. We'll get a shot. Sticked away. Broken up by Bowman. He'll throw it back into the corner. Still got to get clear. Bowman and Hahn both trying to get out of the zone at the same time. Loose puck picked up by Hahn. He'll bounce it in the air. Throw it down into the crease and covered up. Bowman tries to fire a shot there, picked up by the D-man. Kicks back to the blue line. Kimbley, and it's offsides. Rolls up to the near side board. Sherman will throw it down into the corner. Go behind the net. Hardesty and Kimbley in the corner trying to dig it out. Kimbley comes up with it. Get it to the middle. Shot kicked away there. Shermer got a shot on net. Rock Springs stopped at the blue line. Shermer with a move up the middle. Gets knocked off the puck. Bounce back to Martin. Martin. Cross. Got it to Kimbley. Kimbley will take it across the blue line. A little drag there. He'll get down into the corner with it. Pass across, trying to get to the middle. It's broken up. That's going to get fired up out of play. Back out to the point. Across to Martin. He'll throw it down the boards. Back to Martin. He'll throw it back low again. Thrown across the middle. Picked up by Rock Springs. Off about 4 sticks. He's going to roll wide of the net, but no icing. Persifield working back behind the net. It's going to bounce off the glass. Held at the blue line. High stick called on Rock Springs. It'll bounce to Gillette. Martin, cross ice pass up to... Oh! Knocked loose. Powell's going to go chase. All good pressure to force him down into the corner. Rolls to the near side for Davis. It's going to get past, and Rock Springs is going to take it back out. Into the zone, pass across. Rock Springs with a shot, and that's it. Goes for Bear to the far side. He's going to take it up the boards and in. Bear bouncing a shot on net, sticked away. Goes behind the net. Rock Springs will pick it up in the far corner. Bear's going to challenge. Bounces up to the blue line. Picked up by Hahn. Hahn battling for it. Hahn's going to get back to it in the corner. Skate through a couple guys. Hahn looking up the ice. Hahn trying to force it in, and it's knocked away. Ice by Rock Springs. He's going to push it down into the corner. Kimbley there. Kimbley comes up with it behind the net, take it to the far corner. Still working on it. Kimbley's got it back. Trying to feed it up into the slot. Hardesty with the takeaway. Hardesty and Kimbley both there. Goes to the corner for Rock Springs. Back to the point. Percifield to stop it at the blue line. They'll keep it in. Percifield all the way across. Shermer's there. Shermer trying to get a shot in the middle. Up to Kimbley. Kimbley there. Bouncer knocked wide. Shermer behind the net with it. Gets it out to the slot and rolls into the corner. That's going to go up in the air and all the way down. Foot race to the puck. Percifield knocks him off. Percifield battling in the corner. Shermer coming up the ice. Gets it out to neutral zone. Picked up by Rock Springs. Good poke there by Hardesty to knock it loose. Back deep. Shot there, and that's going to get a whistle. Running off the draw and thrown into the near corner. Rock Springs is there to pick it up. Davis there to challenge. They'll throw it forward, and Rock Springs gets clear of the zone. Sherman knocking him off the puck at the blue line. Rolls it into the near corner. Sherman to shovel it ahead there. It'll bounce out to neutral ice. It's going to roll all the way down. Looks like on net. Covered up. Over to Latore on the far side. They'll throw it down into the corner. They'll push it in and bounce around behind the net. Rock Springs comes up with it. We got another whistle. Shot on net glove there. Back to the point. Shot across the middle, stopped in traffic. Rock Springs gets it clear. It'll roll back for Sherman. Sherman in the defensive zone. Feeding it ahead. Bounces back to him. He'll take it himself up the middle. Sherman ahead to Powell. Powell into the zone. Knocked off and into the corner. That's going to roll clear all the way back to the defensive zone for Persifield. Persifield's going to take it in. Trying to stay on sides there. Persifield goes down into the far corner with the puck. Rock Springs knocks off. And Rock Springs headed in now. Drop pass there into traffic, broken up. Fed ahead by Hahn out of the zone. Back to Martin. Martin across to Persifield. Persifield looking up ice. That's going to roll into the zone. Hardesty there to pressure. Hardesty in the corner working. Persifield holds it in the zone, bounces it towards the corner, and off the glass. Oh, there's Persifield at the blue line, across to Martin. Martin reset, trying to get a shot off. Rock Springs feeds it ahead. On the breakaway, come out and play it through. Persifield pushes him wide. Persifield with the puck. Up to Hahn. Hahn on the near board, looking all the way across ice. Up to Hardesty. Hardesty trying to get it in. We're going to be offsides. That rolls and whistle. Trying to push it in the zone. Rolls back out. Sherman's going to go chase it down. Just under 4.5 to play in the game. Rock Springs back to full strength. Kicks back to Sherman. He'll send it up the middle. Bounces back for Latore. Latore looking up. Across to Sherman. He'll feed it up the boards, trying to get it in front of Kimbley. Kimbley gets a stick on it to hold the zone. Kimbley far side, poked away. Back down to Kimbley again. He's tied up on the boards, can't get loose. On with a stick on it to hold it. It bounces up the glass. Back to the point for Latore. Long shot there, knocked down. Back to Sherman at the blue line. And Rock Springs is going to send that all the way across. Bowman coming off the bench, and the puck went right under his blade. Latore will pick up and fire. Knocked away. Back at the blue line. Held in there. Bounced the wall. That's up and out of play. Back to Martin. All the way across the Persifield. He'll work it in. Shot. Loose puck down in front. Banging around still. Another shot, that's in! Loose banging around puck, and James Hahn puts it in the back of the net. Down behind the net. Rock Springs picks it up. James going into the boards. Rock Rock Springs with the puck. On. Oh, almost had it. There's the puck there, picked up. Shot! Glove. Back to the point for Percival. He'll dump it low. Cassidy in there. Cassidy still working on him. Percival holding the line, pushes it forward. Bounced around, Powell trying to get it, and that's going to get thrown icing. Bounced around off the draw, rolls to the corner for Rock Springs. Up the boards. Vittorio will hold the line and throw it deep. Just rolls past the corner, up into the netting. Sherman pushes it ahead to Powell. Powell, shot, blocked and save. Pulled down into the corner. Knocked away by Cassidy. Davis in. Rock Springs is going to take it up the near boards, and they'll get it through the blue line. Vittorio knocks him off. That's clean. Gillette goal number 95, Jace Kimbley. Minute 21 remaining in the third, and Gillette pulls back within one, 6-5. We'll get a quick timeout here. Springs comes up with it off the face-off. Rolls down behind the net. Hahn there. He's going to take it out to the corner. Hahn pushing it up. Bounced off a stick. Little backhand there, and Hahn's going to throw it deep. Howell into challenge. Rolls back to Martin. Martin at the blue line, trying to hold the line. Rolls out to Hahn in neutral zone. Back to Percifield. Percifield looking up. He'll throw it in the corner. Chase it, chase it. Goalie's still in. Hahn gets drugged down there big. There's a delayed penalty. Martin with the puck. We got the extra skater on the delayed penalty. Open net now. Touched by the puck, and we'll get a whistle. Gillette's pulled the goalie. Empty net goal there. Rock Springs back up by 2, 7-5. Springs will dump it in deep, down to 10 seconds on the clock. Martin back to get it. Tied up against the side of the net. We got no whistle, I don't know. Covered up finally. Face-off rolls behind the net, and that'll do it. Final score, Rock Springs 7, Gillette 5.